CEO of Nashua, Tshwane. Thanks for joining us, Bennie. Let's start off with, why did Nashua decide to focus on fast bowling when there's a whole realm of cricket that you could have got involved with?
Right, so I think first of all, fast bowling is a total art, and you can't create speed, first of all. So we're trying to identify people with natural ability that's born with the ability to actually bowl fast. Once we identify them, we can then develop the talent of bowling correctly. And that's specifically why we focused on speed. In South Africa as well, if you think about it, there's not a lot of people with real talent where we can bowl 140, 150 kilometers per hour. But at a young age, once you identify that and you start developing it, it becomes a natural talent. And that's why we try to get involved in it.
Bennie, we're sitting at Nashua's Art of Fast Bowling at Supersport Park in Pretoria. What does it take to get something like this off the ground?
So we started last year, obviously with the Titans. Titans franchise covers quite a wide area, which includes Pretoria, East Rand, Mpumalanga. So for us, as a franchise business, we thought, it's an obvious challenge for us getting 4 franchises involved, and then we can cover quite a broad spectrum in Pretoria and surrounding areas. So with the help of the Titans, logistically, we have to get everybody out to schools. We host clinics at schools as well. And then from there, we try and identify people and then bring them here. So hard work, absolutely.
Bennie, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Game On Magazine is joined by LB Morkel, Titans cricketer. LB, thanks for joining us today. Let's start off with one question, and that question is, what are your thoughts on Nashua's Art of Fast Bowling as a development tool for the next generation of South African cricketers?
I think it's a great initiative. It's something that we started 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and they get the Titans players involved as well. I think cricket in South Africa is in a unique position where we need to look after the future, and an initiative like this, backed by Nashua, yes, it's one aspect of the game, finding fast bowlers, but it's something that sort of part and parcel with the history of South African cricket. So I think it's fantastic. Hopefully it can continue for a long time. I just see the youngsters behind me, how they have fun. Yes, they try to bowl at the speed of light, and that's what it's all about. But just the experience to mix with some of the players and have the opportunity to show their skills, you can see the happiness in their faces.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Game On Magazine is joined by Simonela Global, coaching manager at the Titans. Thanks for joining us. Let's kick it off with, obviously this is an incredible event, and you guys are looking to identify the next fast bowlers of South African cricket. But what do you look for when you are trying to identify such a cricketer?
Okay, firstly I would like to say thank you to Nashua for this great initiative. It gives us an opportunity as the Multiply Titans to look at the upcoming talent for the fast bowlers. What we're basically looking for, we looking at the bowlers that's got a good action, as we call it a sound action in terms of the coaching terms, and at the same time they've got the accuracy with the speed. I know these are young boys, but what we look at is just to make sure that they got the sound action, and then we build from there. Once we've spotted that, we're going to be putting them in a program where we work with the fast bowlers.
Watching you take the boys through the different activities, I noticed that you got them to throw pretty much deflated basketballs and getting them to almost do like long jump activities. Explain that. Why? How does that relate to fast bowling?
Okay. To be a fast bowler, because we play different formats, and then we need these fast bowlers to bowl as much as they could. we need to build strong fast bowlers. So the main objective to do the stand-up long jump was to test their leg muscles, because they need to be strong on their legs. Because if you're a fast bowler, you need to be very strong on your legs so it can carry your body. And as far as the medicine ball, we're making them throw the medicine ball. It's just to work on their shoulders, because part of the action of the fast bowler, you need to have broad and strong shoulders so you can have that sound action that I mentioned earlier on.
Finally, Nashua's art of fast bowling is in its second year now. What has the success been? Have you managed to identify guys that you've brought into the Titans program?
Well, we are slowly getting there. It's still, I'll say there's still early stages, though we're in the second year, because we deal with the under 15, 17, 19s, even at the primary school as well. So we got the promising youngsters that are coming through, of which we hope them to, that they go to our academy and eventually to the Titan setup, because that's the main goal for us for doing this part of fast bowling.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Game On Magazine is joined by Alex LaRue, a scholar at Pretoria Boys High and a member of the under-14A cricket team. Alex, thank you for joining us. Let's talk about your experiences. I mean, this is an incredible event that's hosted by Nashua to identify South Africa's next generation of fast bowlers. So let's talk about your experience of today. What did you guys do, and how do you think it's going to assist your fast bowling?
We bowled a bit and we did some jumping and bowling exercises. I think it will help because we need as much practice as we can get, and yeah, to see how quick you bowl and what happens.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.